So this episode is all about the future of work, and we're joined by Libby Roy, who looks after small business for Optus. Welcome to the show, Libby.
Thanks, Tommy. Great to be here.
There's no one more qualified to comment on how business has changed in Australia. What's your perspective been?
Well, my perspective is that the future of work was changing before the pandemic, but what's happened is that's really sped everything up. And what we're seeing is the type of work, where we work and when we work, it is completely changing. And technology really is at the heart of that.
So do you think, Libby, that this hybrid nature of working, which has emerged rapidly since 2020, do you think that's having a good or a bad impact on efficiency for businesses?
I think it's a mixed bag. And I think it's for every leader, business owner, to actually sit back and really think about what's going to work for their business and for their people. Because on one side of the equation, I think hybrid work is doing fabulous things for people's productivity and their ability to mix their personal needs, their family life, and their professional life. And we should embrace it, undoubtedly. On the flip side, there are some things in business where you do need collaboration and innovation. And I think it's a combination for every business leader to think about what are the technologies and platforms they can leverage to do that in a hybrid world. And when are those critical moments that you need to bring the team together to build the culture and to drive that collaboration? And I really do think it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, just picking up on that, do you think it'll ever go back, or do you think this is a permanent shift in the way we work?
I think hybrid is a permanent shift. I don't think we'll go 100% back to the way we were, but neither do I think that we'll do 100% shift to all being remote. I think it's a mix.
And for the next generation coming out of school and university, entering the business world for the first time, in such a time of rapid change, what advice would you give them?
Same advice that I would give any generation. Bring their best selves, and what they have is they are digital natives. I think that they can bring great value to the businesses they join. And leaders should be happy to embrace and learn from that younger generation from a technology perspective.
It's a really good point. I don't think anyone is immune to that advice and adopting that way of working.
I actually think reverse mentors are a really great idea, where you actually have a mentor that is a whole lot younger that knows a whole lot of stuff you don't.
I've got children who definitely know more than me. I've got that part covered.
Seriously, write that down, reverse mentor, that is gold.
Idea,
I love that. And just picking up on businesses, so there's a lot of emerging technologies, artificial intelligence, task robots. How does a business prepare for that?
They need to embrace technology. They need to make sure that they have business grade internet and connectivity so they can get the best out of what is available in the marketplace. They also need to get the right advice. Here's my unashamed plug, but Optus Business Centres and my Optus Business teams, the specialists, are absolutely there to listen to what they need and to help.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really interesting point too, because so often as a technologist, people say, oh, what tech do I need? I said, you need people on top of the technology to help walk you through it. There's always got to be that human explanation layer on top to make sure we implement the tech right. I love that answer.
So we've spoken about being able to adapt and adopt these new technologies. How have you and your team at Optus had to adapt to service these changing businesses?
One of the very big things that we're doing is listening to what the needs of our customers are, and quite frankly, trying to get away from the tech speak and understand, how many people do they have that needs video conferencing capability, who's on the road and needs a mobile capability, so that we can actually deliver the number of devices, the bandwidth and the quality of speed that they need to function for their business.
Thanks for joining us, Libby. Huge insight. Small Businesses of Australia, Libby and Optus have you back.